This is a bill for introduction, adding Article 20 to Chapter 10 of the Fresno Municipal Code, prohibiting smoking in and around multi-unit rental properties. Sponsors are Vice President Esparza and Councilmember Maxwell. Vice President.
The purpose here is to protect the health of our families and children who live in multifamily housing.
I'm going to take just a quick minute to read a letter from a constituent of mine. For me, this was really the straw that broke the camel's back, and when I talked to this constituent over the phone, I knew that I had to bring this resolution forward. I am making my plea to you as I am taking chemotherapy and do not want to struggle to breathe because of the secondhand smoke that comes in through the vents, and I am not able to close these vents due to the fact that they are very old and do not have a knob to open and close the vents.
You have nothing in here to help people stop smoking. You're just saying stop smoking. And they're not going to be able to just stop smoking.
I do have some concerns about private property rights. I want to introduce, and I'm donating this to code enforcement. This is it's not loaded, and I don't have a CCW, but this is a very interesting weapon. It's got plenty of range. This is a Zuru X-Shot, 34-foot range squirt gun. So our code enforcement, $10 a target. We can be equipped, so when we go and see someone smoking in their own home, we can fire this and put out that cigarette or that cannabis, whatever they're using. So I'm going to donate this. If you want to come pick it up, City Attorney, I'd be grateful. There is a balance between public health and civil liberties, and this bill as presented just doesn't meet that proper balance.
I want to address an argument that I heard when I proposed this, and that's, this is encroaching on my personal liberty. If I'm in my home, why can't I smoke? Well, there's a lot of things wrong with that. And it goes back to the old adage is that your rights end where mine begin. Because yes, you have the right to smoke, but you don't have the right to affect other people that don't want to inhale your second and third hand smoke.
The apartment association, our health experts, the science and facts are there. This is good policy, and I'm ready to support it.
So what happens when you have 2 or 3 people who might smoke in a large family and they're small children, and you get one who's willing to stop but the other 2? It's going to lead to people having to be evicted if they don't stop smoking. And everyone on this council is worried about people not being evicted. That's why they've extended the eviction moratorium way beyond the state.
Well, just for the record, Councilmember, because I want to make it clear, because I think the argument is going into a little bit of murky territory. Not asking anyone to stop smoking. That's your God-given right. Asking you to step outside and do it.
Is there an exemption for people with medicinal uses of marijuana?
No.
There's a lot of hypocrisy with this that I find as well. This council and people who are going to support this today eagerly and breathlessly supported bringing marijuana dispensaries to this city. 3 in each district. And in this, it's not only not smoking, you can't smoke marijuana in your home, you can't vape in your home, but we're going to bring all the products to you to buy and to smoke. I mean, if this isn't ultimate hypocrisy, I have no idea what is.
I've heard, Councilmember Betterfield's problem with cannabis in the city. I just want to remind him that his issue is not with the council. The council didn't authorize cannabis, the voters did. By 2/3 of the voters authorized cannabis to be legalized in Fresno. And when the voters voted for that, the council was tasked with regulating cannabis. So it is true that this body has regulated, but it was the voters who legalized cannabis in Fresno.
Motion made by Vice President, seconded by Councilmember Maxwell. Any opposition?
No.
Two oppositions. All right.